Mars 2020 predictions. We got a lot going on this month. I really see the energy being a lot more relaxed, especially because we're in a storyline, the North Node axis, which has been in Cancer and Capricorn since 2018, is rounding up. That's right, we're getting an ending to whatever area that's affecting your chart. With Cancer and Capricorn, it's been a big deal, and we're going to end that energy on the 4th or 5th of July, depending on what part of the world you're in, with the lunar eclipse in Capricorn. That's on the 1st of July. We also have Aries moving into Mars moving into Aries, the sign of Aries, on the 27th, and it's going to be there for a whopping 6 months. So Mars is going to be doing a lot in your chart as well. We also have a new moon in the sign of Cancer, which signifies a blue moon, because this will be the second new moon that we'll be having this year, which is pretty rare. And yeah, let's just get into it. We have a lot of new energy coming in the sign of Cancer, as well as Mercury coming out of retrograde and Venus now being direct. Let's get into it. Hey Capricorn, welcome to your July 2020 forecast. So on the 1st of July, we have Saturn going back into the sign, its ruling sign of Capricorn, going retrograde, okay? So it's going from your 12th house back into your 1st house. So this is definitely about some level of restriction on your body, or maybe even going back to an old fitness regime, or even just losing unexpected weight, because the 1st house does rule the physical body, and with Saturn going retrograde there, you could definitely find yourself dropping a couple of pounds unexpectedly, or unwanted weight. The lunar eclipse is also happening in this 1st house for you, so again, there could be some endings regarding like a diet that you were on, or some way that you see yourself, maybe some negative self-image that you have, or like a style of dress that you felt like really wasn't expressing the true you. That could change. Like maybe all of a sudden you change up your wardrobe. Well, not all of a sudden, because with Saturn energy, this is a long time coming. So this could be like an ending between you, like a relationship with yourself versus relationships with others, because this is your 1st and 7th house axis. So whenever your 1st house is being lit up, you can expect your 7th house, your relationship with others, to be affected, because you know you are in partnerships with other people, so things that are affecting you are going to naturally affect them. So with Cancer, with Cancer being in your 7th house, or there being this nodal axis, this dance going on between Capricorn and Cancer in your 1st and 7th house, there's been a lot of emotional ties tied to like your relationships, or being emotional about your business partnerships, or your personal romantic relationships, or your relationships with women in particular, because Cancer does rule women. You could have found yourself in a monumental relationship with the new moon that just passed in Cancer being in your 7th house. There could have been like a relationship with your mother that could be highlighted, or just a time when you are seen as more emotional to others, with Cancer being transiting yourself in the sun of Cancer transiting your 7th house. Also, with your 1st house going back to this Saturn being in retrograde, you could have just gotten more disciplined about a diet. You could have just cut out the fats and the sugar, the carbs. You know, you could have been sticking to a routine, or fasting daily, and just losing weight that you really wanted to lose. You know, you could have just been more disciplined and find yourself really reaping the rewards of, you know, taking the time out to focus more on what you put into your body, and how you express yourself physically in the real world could really reach its peak during this lunar eclipse hitting your 7th house, 1st house axis. So maybe this new beautiful image that you've kind of developed over this last 2 years could result in a new bae, a new girlfriend, a boyfriend, a new marriage partner, a new business partner. You could have just cleaned yourself up and attracted more business partners to you, and or just gotten more into your power, and your physical image could really these days be expressing more so what you want to attract in your relationships. Like even if you're coming out of the, you know, even if you're LGBT or whatever, and you know you start dressing in a manner that's attracting the partners that you really want. It could be something as simple as that. Then on the 20th of July, we have the new moon in Cancer in 28th degree. This is going to be bringing in the sun in Leo, which is going to be happening on the sun moving into Leo on the 22nd of July. So basically Leo energy is here. That fun, exciting, expressive, jovial, playful, childlike vibe. And this will be happening in your 8th house. So a fling or a romantic partner, the relationship could reach more intimate time. Okay, so you could be dating somebody recently, new, that you met, and then all of a sudden we're in the 8th house when the new moon happens and the sun moves into Leo. You see things taking a stronger, more intimate turn, a deeper turn. You guys start to uncover and unravel and like really like declothe each other and dive deep, start investigating parts of each other, start getting more obsessive and possessive about each other, start getting more sexually drawn to each other, but from a more emotionally intense place at this point. With Leo transiting, with the sun transiting your 8th house to be lit up. You know, this could also be hidden love affairs or secret partnerships. Okay, so with the 1st and the 7th house axis, you could have very well been dealing with a marriage partner. And with the sun lighting up this 8th house, you could be focused on, you know, side chick or someone that you met over the course of your marriage that's outside of your marriage. This could be third party situations that get lit up, or you really having fun or having this sense of joy that's rooted in some secret affair that you might be having. Because like I said, the 8th house can rule secret affairs as well. We also have Mars that has been transiting its ruling sign of Aries since June 27th, 4th house. Okay, so you could be cranky at home, or you could just be really fired up at home. You could be find yourself having more sexual activity going on in the home. You could be starting an online business or like working from home, or feeling like your emotions are up and down and it's causing you to be angry. And you're going to need to use that energy in the best way. I'm going to tell you right now that you're going to want to blow up on people around you in the household. It could be an indicator of domestic violence if you don't really get it under control, if you're not chill about it. You know, like if you don't really find a way to use that energy in its most heightened sense, then it could backfire. So for you, this could be, like I said, getting into a home business, working out at home, starting a home routine. Aries is like the athlete, okay, and the 4th house can represent like your emotion at time when you're alone to yourself. It doesn't necessarily represent your house, but it being your personal alone time, it can represent the home. So in this case, you can find yourself working out in the home just to burn off some steam, you know, even just being more aggressive, and just like you could just find yourself a lot hornier too, like around this time, like, and just emotionally going through it. Also, you could just be angry toward a mother figure, or a mother figure could be expressing, like they could just be bossy towards you at this time, and you're just going to be wanting your space and wanting to express yourself. And I would just really say you need to let off some steam by getting physical, Capricorn rising. Active, get active. Like this is kind of the best way for you to use this energy. Trust me, I have a couple Capricorn risings in my life, and the best thing that you guys can do is to kind of get outside and get physical. Getting back to this sun in Leo transiting your 8th house, and this new moon transiting your 8th house, I just really see like just new chemistry, like you kind of dating an old relationship, or becoming less interested in an old relationship, or even, like I said, a marriage, and getting very much so more interested in this fling. You guys are getting closer, like your ties can get closer. And the new moon is happening in the sign of Cancer first before the sun moves into Leo. So this could be emotionally driven, okay, and this could be with a female figure in your life, or just it could just cause you to just really be someone that you feel like they understand your inside, your deeper side. Because Cancer, okay, 8th house, those are really deep, watery energies. And I just kind of see you opening up to someone that you could have just been dating casually, and it kind of reaches new heights. So that's all I have for you for this month of July. Good luck, Capricorn.